Hey guys, so before you watch Gramma, I wanted to share something with you that I'm pretty excited about. You guys all know I love making videos on Don't Turn Around. And sometimes, horror is best served short. So, when I found out about Amino's new stories feature, which has stories that actually don't disappear,
and that amazing YouTube horror content creators such as Goodnight Goosebumps were making awesome stories over there,
I figured I'd give it a try. Amino reached out to me, so I've actually partnered with them to create some of my very own Don't Turn Around stories over there. Click on the link in the description or pinned in the YouTube comment, or search for Amino apps and download the Amino app. Find my stories by searching for Don't Turn Around Stories. And make sure you follow me. Click on the bell so you know when I'm posting new videos. Every time you watch one of my videos, you'll be supporting me. If you're a fan of FBI Agent Warren or you like my videos, this is an awesome and simple, free way to keep me creating the original creepy stories that you like. Check it out and come find me after you've watched Gramma. I got back to the dorm room late last week after a night of partying. The front door was open. I figured my roommate had just got home before me and forgot to lock it. But when I went in, there was a creepy old woman sitting there on the sofa. She stared at me as I entered. I think she must have been like 100 years old. I assumed John was in the room as his door was closed. I figured he had hooked up with the blonde he was eyeing all night. The old lady saw me glance at his door and said,
"He doesn't want to be disturbed."
I introduced myself as his roommate.
"I'm his grandma."
As I went to my room, I could feel her eyes watching me. My gut told me to lock it. About 2:30 in the morning, I woke up. I heard banging. I was about to go out into the main room when something told me not to. John's grandma was on her hands and knees naked. It was weird. In the morning, when I left my room, she was sleeping on the couch. I saw John and, well, we walked to class together. God, she's cute. I gotta ask her out. He asked me how long it'd been since I'd seen my grandma. Well, I told him it had been a few months. I hadn't had the heart to tell him how creepy I felt that his grandma was. When I got back from class, I walked into my room, and she was on my bed. I wasn't sure what she was doing there. It was then she slid a knife slowly under the blanket beside her head. She looked at me and smiled, and it was a crazy smile.
"I love you. I want you."
I stepped back out of the room.
she started banging on the door behind me, saying she loved me over and over again.
I raced to the library, didn't turn around.
I was worried she'd be chasing me down the street without any clothes on. I got to the library, where I found John. I told him his grandma was going insane.
He looked at me like I was the one who was crazy. You see, the creepy old woman in our room, that wasn't John's grandma. He thought it was my grandma. That's what she had told him when he had gotten home originally. We called the dorm security, and when they got there, the old lady had vanished. They laughed, finding it amusing that two college students would freak out over some old lady. But trust me, if you saw her, you'd be scared of her too.
As to the cute girl I had a crush on, I never saw her again.